Hey everyone, it's Okami, and today we are starting a new series on the channel, a series called Learn, Create, and Enjoy. A series where I want to help other people, maybe new beginner artists, understand how to draw and stuff. Whatever, this is my first time doing a tutorial to do with art, so I'm sorry if this is really bad. So for this video, we're going to be drawing a basic head. So the way you want to start this out is by drawing just a basic circle. Nothing special, just a basic circle. Then what you want to do is draw a line, cutting that circle in half. And once you've done this, you want to draw the bottom of the chin, which is just a normal line, just depending on how big the chin is. And then what you want to do is you want to connect the chin to the top of the circle, to the bottom of the circle, mind. Now you just want to connect that to the other side, and then now you have the chin. Now what you want to do next is put a line in between the middle of the entire head that we've got so far. Then a line where the two parts of the chin meet. Now where the first line is, you want to draw an ear. Just a basic ear, no details or anything. At the bottom of the ear, draw a line. Now, in the middle of the top line, you want to draw a circle like this. Then, to the side of it, draw another circle, just a bit more of an oval shape. Do the same on the other side. This is the eye holes. Now down here, you want to draw a line, just for an example of where the mouth will be, and then a triangle just at this target looking shape. So then you have the nose like that. Now what I'm about to do next, you don't need to follow. This is just me talking about the hair. So you can draw the hair in many different ways. This is just an example of what you're seeing on the screen. But just don't do this just yet, because we're not going to be going along with this. I'm just showing an example of how you might want to do the hair if you were to do the hair. But I'll make the hair for a separate video itself. Now that we're done the foundations and all that of the head, now we want to draw an eye. So this is how I do it. Eyes can be drawn in so many different ways, but this is how I do it. You can do it in your own way. This is just my personal way of doing it. So you want to draw lines like this. Just follow along. Now, as you might be able to see, I did get the eyes a little bit off center, so I did erase it to make it perfectly aligned with the other one. Now next you want to draw these triangular shapes, kinda. This is where we're going to start with the nose. Now what I'm doing here is I'm drawing where the shading is going to go. If you don't want to do shading, you don't have to do what I'm doing here with the eyes. But having a little line underneath the lines, underneath the eyes I mean, it shows where you're going to have a little bit of shading. This is where I personally put shading anyway, around the eyes. Anyway, where the nose is right here, you want to try and draw. I'm really bad at explaining things, but you want to draw it like this. I'm glad I'm making a video about this because I would not be able to explain this without showing anybody. But anyway, just like this. Now, just like the eyes, everyone's nose is completely different. There's so many different there's so many different designs of noses, whether it's realistic, anime, whatever it is. There's so many different types of ways to draw noses. This is just how I'm going to do it for a basic face, but I will show a different version later on. Alright, so now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be drawing the mouth. So remove that if you want to. Just make sure you can slightly see where you had it. And then draw a line in this unique looking shape. This is where the mouth is, obviously. And then right above it and below it is where the lips will start. If you want to draw lips, you can. If you don't want to, I'd still recommend drawing this. And then up here, you want to draw the eyebrows. Eyebrows, just like everything else on this, they always look completely different to each other. It all depends on how you want to draw it. But this is how I'm doing it just for this face. So just like that, boom. Now what I've done here is I've made the outlines a lot more clearer, just so we can see the outlines a lot better, obviously. Now, what you want to do is where the eyes are, see where the eye line area is, you want to put your ear. But this is where you'll actually start detailing the ear. The other one is just a basic shape. This is the actual ear you want to be drawing here. So, just draw it like this. It's fairly similar to the way I did it a second ago, but this is a lot more ear looking, I guess. And then inside the ear right here, you want to draw... I'm not a biologist, I don't know what these are called, but you want to draw these parts here. And in the middle, you want to draw a little shape like this. There we go. And do it on the other side. And then there's your ears. Now, I do understand I did draw one of the ears a little bit off. It will change later on, do not worry. Now, the next part of what we're going to be doing is we're going to be drawing the hairline, just like this. This is where the hairline will start. It depends on where you want the hairline to start, but this is where I'm going to be doing it for this. This is just the basic head. We're not going to be going into like detail about hair or anything just yet. Those will be for a separate video. Now what we're going to be doing is right up here, we're just going to be drawing the head, making sure that we know where the head is, because we're going to be erasing a lot of this here. So it's best if you do it like this. Now, the way I did it here is I messed up a little bit. I don't know what I was thinking. Just try and connect it to the top of the head. Try and do it a lot better than how I did it. I don't know what I was thinking of doing when I was doing this. Now that you've erased all the guidelines, it looks a lot more clearer now. But the nose, like I said earlier, the nose can be seen in many different ways. There's so many different ways you can draw the nose. But there's one specific way which I prefer to draw, and it's like this. So you want to draw a line in the middle where the original nose was. And then here is the nostrils right here. I did mess up a bit. There we go. So, and then what you want to do is at the side here, this is the corner of the nose. And this is how I personally draw noses. You can draw it in your own way. Alright, so now we're going to be drawing inside of the eye, detailing the eye. So you want to do is obviously draw the eyeball itself. Well, the eyeball was already there, but you want to draw the eye, there, just like that. Do it the same on the other side. Try and make it fairly similar. And what you want to do, let me just zoom in a little bit here. There we go. Right, so what you want to do is you want to draw a circle. Now, eyes, just like everything else, like I've been saying, can look completely different to each other. I'm just going to be drawing it basic, but you can draw the lines here. Now, what you could do is you could shade in the entire thing if you wanted to, if you were drawing black eyes. But let's just do this. Let's just draw another circle here and another circle here. Now, this you want to cover in just like this. And if you want to shade in the eye, you can. I'm not going to do it right now, but you can do that if you want to. Now with eyes, you can draw many different patterns, like what I'm doing right here. I'm doing a little like dot pattern. You can do that if you want to. You don't have to. This is just optional. Now what you want to do, if you want to do it, you don't have to. This is just optional. You can shade in the eyebrows, depending on how dark you want the eyebrows, or even just leave it. If you're planning to like color, then I'd recommend just leaving it until you start coloring it. But that's all, it's all up to you. It's completely optional. I'm just going to do it just so then it's basic, just so then it's easy to follow. Alright, so now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be drawing the lips. So yeah, I did just draw the two lines, but if you want to detail the lips, this is also optional, but if you want to draw the lips, you could do it like this. It's many different ways, but this is the most common way to draw lips. Just do it like this. You don't have to. You can leave it as it is, as it was a second ago. It's all up to you. It's all optional. I can't believe the amount of times I've said optional in this video. But yeah, that's how you can do it. Right, so that's just the base of the head. But if you want to add even more, you can draw the neck just like this. Depending on how, like, you can draw the neck in any position, but this is how I'm going to do it. This is a male character that I'm drawing here, so this is how I'm going to personally do it. And then what you want to do is you want to draw the shoulders just like this. It all depends though. There are so many different ways. I'm going to put on screen right here. There's so many different ways that people draw the shoulders and like the neck and stuff that it's all up to you on how you want to do it. Art is completely optional on how you want to do it. This is just how I do it. So now here's me just pretty much drawing the shadows, drawing shades, whatever. So yeah, this is just me shading, just, you know, to add the extra detail. You can do this if you want to, completely optional. Once again, I need to stop saying optional, but I don't know what other words to say. But yeah, so just do it like this if you want to. And yeah, so I might as well just say my outro here, and you can just keep on watching the screen if you want to. If you want, well, yeah, if you want to, you can just keep on looking at the screen. You can ignore me. But what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to keep on doing these art videos. I want to make sure, I want to try and help other people get into art and make sure it's not too difficult. Because I remember when I first started out, I was so confused on how to do all this shit, and it was really, really just confusing. I watched many videos, they definitely helped me out. But it took a very long time. So I want to make the progress as simple as I can. I know this video is not made in the best quality as like the best of the best out there, but this is just my attempt. I think as I progress with making these videos, they'll become a lot better. I promise. At least I hope so. But anyway, this is just my attempt on drawing just a basic head. I don't know what video I'm going to do next. I might do an eye tutorial next, maybe a nose tutorial, maybe hair, I'm not sure. But whenever that goes live, you guys will be able to see it if you subscribe to the channel and turn post notifications on. If you do that, obviously, you'll be able to get notifications whenever I upload a video. And it'll just make... I just appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who subscribes. But anyway, thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to join the Okami Empire today. Make sure to join the Discord if you want updates on whenever I make a video, or just if you want to chat. Just join the Discord. Everything is linked in the description below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Stay creative, my friends.